Well, that is a lot more snow than I was anticipating waking up to. Look at this thing. I think it's about time we find out how good this thing is in the snow. So what's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I have never driven this car in the snow. Yes, I drove my gray car in the snow and I was somewhat successful, but on that car I had bald summer tires in the front and brand new winter tires in the rear. We don't have that today. Today we have used winter tires, then believe me, they're used. And brand new winter tires in the front. Also, the car is making 100 wheel horsepower more. So today might be an interesting day. Also, I never showed you guys what it was like driving an M4 in the snow. So over the next 2 days, you're gonna see that. We got a lot to do. I am working a double, so we're not gonna drive it a ton this morning. The reason I'm working a double though is because the Corvette is coming back and I'll let you know shortly about that. And I need enough money to pay that bill. So let's go ahead, get a coffee, and then go bug I&W Performance. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun day. Now, one thing I did learn last year about driving an M4 in the snow is you should really have traction control all the way off. And if you want to, and you want to be risky, keep it in sport, because if you don't do that, the car will throw a differential malfunction because the wheels just spin too much that it'll think something's wrong with the car when it's just the snow. So today we're full sending it with traction control all the way off. I could get used to this. Wow, screw going fast. We're just gonna freaking lose traction everywhere. All right, there's someone coming. Gotta be respectful to an extent. Okay, they're gone. Appreciate it. You too. All right, we got our coffee. Now it's time to go ahead and have some fun in the snow because I&W doesn't open for like another half hour. So I say we find some empty parking lots to hoon around in real quick. All right, where are some? Ooh, that does not look like it's been plowed. Do we risk it? Oh, we're chilling. We're fine. Let's go check it out. Oh, she looks good in the snow. Let's go check out these tires. We got some pretty good tread on there. Damn, she looks good. Audi in the snow when you have a Beamer. Oh, 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 wrong way. I spoke way too soon on that one. Oh, look at her. So most of you guys might not know that this is also my car. I don't just have the M4, I have a C6 Z06 that has been at I&W Performance longer than I've actually owned the car. And that is because I was wanting to pro charge this thing and make over 850 wheel horsepower on just pump gas. And I thought it would take about a week because pro charger kit's easy, right? But then I realized, oh, we need fueling. So then we had to order the fuel system. That was a month to wait. And then once we started installing the fuel system, we realized something. See something missing here? Yeah. We realized that we can't reuse the OEM gaskets that are on the gas tanks because they're 15 years old and they're one-time use. So we had to order gaskets. And of course, GM had a strike. So we didn't get those gaskets shipped until yesterday. So we waited 4 weeks for those when it was only supposed to be a week. They should show up next week, and then it should be about 2 days to get this car all buttoned up and put back together, and then we can get a startup tune and then begin tuning this car, which is gonna be insane because I've never heard a pro charged Corvette in person, and the first one is going to be my car. That's really cool. Now I have one more surprise, and then I gotta get going to work. We got clothing coming. Oh, I almost hit that curb. Almost. I didn't hit it though. Now this is our last stop before we have to go to work. Like I said, we have clothing coming. I have always wanted to have merch, and I wanted to wait until I had some cooler cars, more people watching, and more people that would possibly want it, because why waste my time and business's time to make me something if nobody's gonna wear it? So I finally figured it's about time we did it. So I'm gonna show you guys what we got cooking up. Now I don't wanna get these wet because he still has to print them. These are just the blanks, but I wanted to show you the quality of what I wanted to go with here. So these sweatshirts are super thick and super soft. And if you can look at the inside, like you can tell they're gonna be comfy. Now, these are the two colors I wanted to go with. I wanna do a cream and a black. And you'll see in a second. So for the black, this is what we're going with for a design. We got the M4 with a Christmas tree, the brand down at the bottom, and then Just Drive It on the back. And then we can't forget the Corvette, even though she's not running right now. We have one of the Corvette too with a Christmas tree. We have the brand in the back, brand in the corner, and then we also have Just Drive It on the back. And these are the two colors, turning out perfectly. I love the cream one and the black one. They're gonna be very limited the first round unless you guys want more. There's only gonna be 50 sweatshirts, 25 of each color, and then we're gonna do 10 t-shirts in each color as well. I'm super stoked. This is just one more step, and also you guys buying the merch is gonna support us and support the over 40 hours in labor the Corvette's gonna be. All right, next up, working a double. Let's get to work. This isn't Seattle, we don't have tunnels, but we do have some overpasses that we can't ignore. All right, it's been snowing all night. Ice is finally set on the ground. It is very slippery. The snow is heavy. Let's go out for one more quick cruise and see if the M4 can still live up to the hype of being the ultimate winter beater. So this is the one issue that I see myself having this year while driving this car in the snow. And that is the fact that this front lip is super low to the ground. And once it turns into a snowplow, it picks up so much snow that it actually starts dragging on the ground and legit becomes a snowplow. Like that, see that? So every once in a while, I might have to pull over and and get the snow off the front lip. That way it doesn't get completely destroyed and get swiped underneath my car. And the fact that the snow is super heavy right now, I don't think that's helpful. Yeah, look at this. this might be the only issue we have this winter. This is no joke, like, at least. No joke though, K-style front lip from Sencal Motorsports, and you bolt it to your bumper, that's never coming off. It's Jake approved. There we go. Easy peasy. Look at us, plowing the streets. Oh God, this is bad. It's definitely dragging on the ground at this point. Oh no. Yeah, we gotta pull off. Dude, what? It's not even dragging. All right. Don't worry. Let's trust the front lip. Let's trust the front lip. Let's get to where we're going and just see if it survives at this point. Like, I have faith. All right, now I parked here. I hope I'm not stuck, but let me just tell you guys a little bit about this car in the snow. I think it handles pretty well for itself. Rear wheel drive, pretty light. There's not a lot of weight in the rear. Pair it with some snow tires and it does great. I'm going to be driving this car all year long. If I spent the money on this car, why would I let it sit for 6 months out of the year? Doesn't make sense. Now, am I worried about rust? Short answer, no. Long answer, I always wash this car. It's not like I let it sit for 2 weeks and not wash it. I also don't park it in the snow. Like, I won't park it outside my apartment complex with snow this deep. I will shovel it out and make sure the car isn't sitting in snow when it's parked. And then also, where I live, we don't actually put a lot of salt on the roads like some other places I know, like the East Coast and everything. So, with that being said, I'm pretty sure this car's fine. Also, it has all the under trays. Like, it's fine. My audio is fine. I've never had an issue with rust where I live, so it's not a big deal. But the good news is, it's snowing now. We're gonna get a whole new line of content out. So what do you guys wanna see with the M4 and the Corvette this winter? Yes, I'm going to drive the Corvette in the winter time. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Stay tuned for the video of me driving that car in the snow. I'm probably gonna have to put these winter tires onto that car once that car is driving. We still gotta wait for those parts. But I think it's gonna be today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell. I'll see you next time. Drive safe.